And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us. We are, and tonight it's going to be bombs away, Clark. Both
Here we
teams
go.
with terrific shooters.
PA, that lends itself to perhaps a lot of ebb and flow and a number of streaks in this game, because both of these teams will let it fly from deep, and they'll let it fly off, and we'll see who gets hot at the right time to determine the outcome.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Terrence Ross is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Buries it from three.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Count the basket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
That one dropped.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Rebound by James Harden. The Bronx has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 5 now.
Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Bronx, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Now here's Porzingis. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And he makes it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
For the Bronx, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Out to the right wing. Here's Champ. It's the trifecta. He's got 6. Wow.
Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The free ball. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball. You know, going back to 2014, Terrence Ross was a second-year player with the Raptors, and in the midst of that season where he averaged 9 points per game, one night Ross went off for 51. It's giving you a glimpse of his high-powered offense.
And that one's good.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's Bird. On the mark with the 15-footer.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant. And in that incredible game for Ross, he became the first NBA player to score 50 points in a season where they averaged less than 10 points per game.
Yeah, in a home game against the Clippers, B.A., Ross was absolutely cooking, knocking down 10 threes, becoming the second Raptor ever to get half a hungy on somebody.
Shot's good from the strike.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Three-pointer, Harden drains the trap. He's got 8.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Porzingis against Bryant. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Nice shot by Durant.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Out to the wing. Oh, Durant with a steal. And there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Harden. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Harden. He's got 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Man, it's in there.
I'll tell you what, guys. There's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Bryant from deep three-point land. From beyond. The arc and then some. Bryant got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
And Dallas calls time here. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Mavericks, and they're sitting with the 5th seed of the conference currently.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Three-pointer, Harden. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
For Dallas, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. And that's off the glass and in. 22 points for him.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Champ. They get it again. Over to the wing. Launches it. His fourth make. Charles, solid start for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And here's Bryant outside, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got it. His fourth assist in this one.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. You're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Bird. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Gets the three to fall. Harden's got 11 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Fires for three. Bird, that's good. He's got 14.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Pass to Doncic. Good on the shot.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Durant with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Champ. Bryant, the pass to Durant. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
All five of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Nice to Champ. For three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Goes up from the top of the key. Got it. Give him 31 now.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Durant with it. And here's Bryant outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Now here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. The baseline J is on the way. Champ with a rebound.
That's a shot he liked back. He's usually going to make those.
Launches a three, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 12 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the inside, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
When he catches the hot hand, good look trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Down low. Stolen by Ross. Doncic with it. Harden picks him up. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Bird with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, that means you got to knock it down. Make major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harden from outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To stop the run. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's Durant. The Mavericks pull it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Count that bucket. .59 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the paint. And Harden with the slam.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Bird. He's marked by Finney-Smith. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 22 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Doncic finds Ross. Guarded by Durant. Champ with the rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yes, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. And he's got 41 now.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nets. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, the Mavericks have been lights out offensively, but Kristaps
find ways to win games, and at the end, most of the games that we won, it's not.
And Grant, no doubt, they can win a lot of games.
That's true, and the key to their turnaround defensively will be his play protecting the paint.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
On the court right now for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. And for the Bronx, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter. And 2 national titles are going over for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science. And guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Count it.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing. Got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Puts up a three. Kobe grabs a miss. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass.
Another one falls for Dallas. The Bronx has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Yao. Off target with the 3. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. For the Bronx, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Irving. Here's Yao. From deep. He's off on that.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Yao. No good from outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the three-pointer goes.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. He buries it from 3. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Again. The miss by the Mavericks.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
He drops it. From range. Give him 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team do you think has the brightest future?
Boy, that's a tough one, B.A. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. The Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are four teams I rattled off that will fall into that category for sure.
Jordan with the bucket.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
The three. Nails it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Yao. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Durant, he's checked in for Harden. And Dallas with a change here, too. Doncic checked in.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
And it's Irving with the rebound. Outside Durant. From deep, Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Jordan's got 12 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
From behind the arc. He can't get it to go. Well, the Nets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Tipped. From 13, and again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Brunson with a double team. Pass to Irving. And he drains it. A solid 5%. Now.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Lets it fly. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
For all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer rejected by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
Brunson against Jackson. Doncic outside. The three is up. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Doncic on the wing, lets the three fly, and the Mavericks, another three!
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three, the revenge triple.
For three, James on target from range. James has got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Ross. From downtown, sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The three, James. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
James against Brunson. Pass to Ross. Outside, Finney-Smith. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, you know, Ross doing a nice job sharing the ball. I love seeing that from him. A great teammate who knows how to get his guys involved.
And there's James from the arc. Offensive rebound. Lopez finds Lopez. Out to James. Takes the three. Hey, and 6 attempts. He's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's Ross on the wing. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
3-pointer. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:15 left in the second. And here's Brunson. 17 points for him last game against Boston. Doncic, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Brunson. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The net shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And here's Griffin. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Griffin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Griffin pulls down the board. From the arc. Counted from distance. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you.
Hey, folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game. Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively.
Just like Akeem, what he did with Kenny, just by putting the team on his back.
You know, I owe Akeem a lot. He was.
And now turning our attention to this game, We have seen a very confident performance for the Nets.
He's on the floor to do one thing right now, make threes. And, man, he's done it tonight.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. We've got James Harden. Kobe Bryant is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Champ in at the point guard. And that one's on. Target from the wing.
Well, he's still battling. Doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And checking out some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Terrence Ross is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Lopez gets it to go.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Here's the three. Champ with a rebound. Now here's Lopez. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And he hits the jumper. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
And with Lopez, he has such a soft touch from outside with his jump shot. One of the best shooting bigs in the league.
The open J off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Off the mark. There with a three. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Covered by Lopez. And yes, another basket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
And here's Griffin outside. Trouts in the three. Griffin's got 9 points.
A much improved three-point shooter. Griffin understands the value of bigs that can stretch the floor.
Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And the bucket is good. Jackson's got his first basket.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
From 10 feet away. Rebounded by Lopez.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The three is up. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Griffin.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
For the Bronx, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Up top, Jackson. There's the three. And Griffin gets it to go. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And, you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The Bronx has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Pass to Lopez. Fires the three. And Lopez with the three. Lopez has got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Connects. From downtown. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Takes a three. Not going to go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's Jackson with the three. Can't get it to drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Puts one up from 19. Champ with a rebound. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. He shoots a three. And that one's good. Jackson for three. Jackson's got 5 now.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Lets it go. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Well, the Nets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Covered by Lopez. Oh, got that one up quick.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Out to the right wing. 4-3. Mavericks with a rebound.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Three-pointer off the mark. To the wing, right side. Pass to Lopez. Porzingis against Lopez. Fires in the triple. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Cauley Stein comes in for Finney Smith. And Hardaway subbed in for Ross. From 18 feet away. No good off the glass. Pass to Yao.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Number 1, the Nets.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Nails it. From beyond the arc. Lopez has got 11.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
The Mavericks shooting 47% during this third quarter. Right wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Wow. What can you say?
The Nets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And here's Lopez from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Covered by Lopez. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson outside. Oh, from deep. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Lopez with it. Guarded now by Cauley Stein. From outside the arc. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 15-6 run. And down it goes. 2 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 8 points here in the quarter. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. 17-foot shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Lopez passes to Jordan. From deep. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Jordan. 12 points for him.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Puts it up from the high post. Another one falls for Dallas.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to Irving. Back to Lopez. Lets it go from deep. Pulls down the board. Dallas shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Lopez passes to Irving. Jackson on the wing. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Lopez. Takes a 3. Good. Shooting so far.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And he can't answer back. The 3-point. line. Jordan, the pass to Jackson. Oh, he tries a three. Mavericks with a rebound. Pass to Brown. To the right side. 19-footer. And that one hits the back iron. And for the Bronx, they're shooting a marvelous 61% thus far in the second half. There's Jackson with the three. Hits the three-pointer. Jackson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Lets the three fly. Doncic grabs the miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA. It feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Lopez. Hey, from beyond the arc. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. There's Jackson with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jackson's got 14 points now in the second half. From 18 feet away, offensive rebound. It's good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jordan, out left to the wing. And here's Lopez from the arc. Called in by Brown. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And now the Mavs on the run. The bank shot, no good. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Lopez from the arc. And his fifth basket. Looking comfortable out there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Lopez has got 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive by Lopez. Here's Jordan. Shots blocked. Covered by Lopez. True on the 14-footer. Outside Irving. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Bronx. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got LeBron James. Kobe Bryant is out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's James Harden, and it's Champ in at the point. Defended by Harden. And good. There's another.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Bryant outside. James finds Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half. Ooh, stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. The three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Hey, you know, people throw shade at Harden's defense, and I understand where it comes from, but it's debatable. He's always a league leader in steals, so that speaks to his anticipation and positioning on defense.
Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Bronx has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Shot's good by James. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
From downtown, Champ with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to James. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 23 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And there's James on the assist by Harden. 25 points in the game.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Fires the three. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Off the window. It's good. The Bronx has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Damn, good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And there it is for him.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Champ. Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
17-foot shot on the way. That one falls.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Here's Champ. And the three off target. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. Takes the three. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Harden is maddening to defend. I mean, you're right up on him. You've got him bodied up. And it still doesn't do any good.
Shoots from 14. Griffin pulls down the board.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Griffin slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Powell. Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Inside to end the run. James with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Bryant. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Marjanovic. And the layup is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fires the three. Here's Bryant. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Bryant's got 20.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Griffin left side. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For three, James. Pure from three-point range. James has got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to Bullock. Defended by Harden. Here's Brunson. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
Powell, a screen on James. Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Blake Griffin picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. So how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Bird. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ross is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, granted, it seems like each year playing the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jordan. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Cauley Stein gets the bucket. Cauley Stein's got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Brown. Excellent D there from Bryant. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Jordan, guarded by Doncic. The fader sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going to splash.
Doncic right side. Baseline jumper, and he connects with a jumper.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Champ. Back to Jordan. Down low. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Ross against Jordan. Doncic on the wing. Again, Dallas.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Champ. 3-pointer. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Brown with a screen. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Pass to Jordan. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Yep, count it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the inside. Here's Ross.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
he makes a first. So he gets them both. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan with it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.